It do not matter. Clip on the Ruger, look like a rule.
Okay, so I'm back, and before the video starts, it's greatly appreciated when you interact. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all, it's a few videos in the queue that we have to get done. This episode, we're definitely covering this episode, okay? But this one, I wanted to have a video of its own because, like, I just felt like it needed a video of its own. So it's basically the Scotty versus Natalie debacle. So if you don't know, a few weeks ago, right, Natalie, she did an interview. And she was basically saying she don't like the position that she was put in when Scotty and Lemmy got together because, you know, basically, she didn't say it, but basically she's saying he cheated on Janisha with Scotty. And, you know, she was friends with all three, so it put her in, like, this very weird situation. You know, okay? Then the episode come out. Last episode, not this one. Last episode, they sit down with Scotty. She's talking about Natalie. So, it's Scotty. She's talking to Jayla, Tasiki, Sapphire, and Suki, right? She is speaking on when they were filming, right? And Natalie and Lemmy, they were going back and forth. But Natalie was, like, going the fuck off on everybody. If you caught it straight, you caught it straight. So Scotty said while they was in Italy, Natalie was going on her rant, but she ended up telling Lemmy it wasn't about Scotty and Jayla. It was about certain girls, like some of the baddies, and she was going to address it when she get here. Now that I was confused because I don't know what the fuck that mean. I don't even remember other girls being involved besides Scotty, Jayla, Mariah. And, you know, that confused me.
Because I know y'all seen her go on her rant again while we was in Italy. She told Lemmy that it wasn't about me and Jayla, that it was about certain girls here, and that she's gonna address it when she got here.
Some of the main people that she was like actually beefing with, Lemmy godbrother or brother-in-law or some shit like that, one of the security guards, okay? But mainly Lemmy for real. Now Scotty and Jayla, when she brought up Scotty and Jayla, she basically was saying that Jayla was fake as hell because she was in Scotty's face after Jayla allegedly said when Scotty had his baby, she's going to lose her body. That is some weird shit to say about your friend. If Jayla said it, I think Scotty said Jayla didn't say it. I don't know if Jayla ever spoke on it, actually. But then Scotty said, you know, this shit just switched over to her and her dog.
But it just switched over to me and my dog. But I'm not taking her shit no more. And it's like every season, you go on a rant about one person, and somehow Scotty is in the rant. And Scotty ain't do a fuck thing to me.
And from what I remembered, it wasn't really about Scotty and her dog. It was more so Lemmy and the dog. Because Natalie said Lemmy was abusing the dog. And that Mariah had the proof. Right. So it was kind of like as she was exposing Lemmy, it was just the people that was around her that was collateral damage. Because if you say Lemmy abusing a dog and it's a Scotty dog and she's staying, that means she's allowing the abuse. Right? And then Mariah, she said Mariah had the proof. Mariah, like, I don't have the proof. Basically said you protected an animal abuser. But that's basically what it was going on. I'm not saying that Natalie telling the truth. I'm saying that's what happened. And then Scotty, she was like, she don't like me as a Natalie. She don't like me. I think Suki said why. She said she don't like me being with Lemmy. She don't like that I get to do all these things, have all these, like, privileges and get to go places and get to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Natalie don't like that.
So y'all was best friends. That's crazy. We were, but she don't like me point blank period. Why? She don't like me being with Lemmy. She doesn't like that I get to go on trips with him. She don't like that I'm getting like the luxuries with him. She just can't take it. Every time she go on a rant, it's Diamond did this to me, so I'm gonna start with Scotty and Jayla. Like, if you can be so out and loose with your lips, are you gonna do that when I have my baby? Are you gonna speak on my child?
I've been feeling like this since I don't even know how the fuck long I don't. I've been felt like that. Like, I've always felt like Natalie don't really like the power that Scotty now have now that she's with Lemmy. Okay, so it's two sides. It's either Natalie is just bitter, you know, and she don't like that it's someone that's, like, in the caliber where she's at. Not saying that it's Scotty money, but, like, you know, she's in the same rooms now, on the same jets now and shit because she's with Lemmy. Or Natalie really not fucking with none of it because y'all put her in the weird situations with three friends and one cheated on one with the other. Basically. Which one do y'all think it is? Do y'all think it was Natalie being bitter? Or do y'all think it's Natalie being valid because y'all was supposed to be friends and y'all did some weird shit? So Natalie get there and they get right to it. Now in my head, I was asking myself, is Lemmy behind the camera right now? Is he there? Is he hearing this? Natalie get there. She like, how was Italy? Scotty like, it was fine till you started talking shit. She was like, why are you talking shit about me and my dog? Natalie like, because it's true.
You know, you did a rant on Instagram and you included me and my dog. And I just want to know why.
Because it's true.
What is true?
Exactly what I said is true.
It's not true, but I want to know why it was said because I don't bother you. I don't talk to you. I don't bring you.
Basically, she's saying Lemmy abuses Scotty's dog because that's what they talked about. Like, she ain't back down. She ain't caught. Please, once again, I don't know if Lemmy in the room or not, but it's like, that means she went and doubled down on camera? Okay. You said it on Instagram in front of everybody. You added people who you know got the proof. Then you doubled down and said it on the show. I don't know. A part of me is kind of believing her. But what was killing me is that they wasn't saying what she said about the dog. So if you are confused, and I know I already said it, Natalie basically said Lemmy abused Scotty dog. So Scotty like, well, why would you bring me up if it have to do with Mariah and Lemmy? And Natalie like, well, Lemmy, that's your nigga. So basically, Natalie, she was exposing Lemmy. Y'all were collateral damage. It's about your dog, so you're going to be brought up. Mariah, the one that have the proof, so Mariah is going to be brought up. Simple.
We're talking about one situation, one person.
With Mariah Lynn, because she started stuff back here where we were. So I included Mariah Lynn.
So why bring me up if it's about Mariah Lynn?
Because it had to do with your man.
But that's my man.
Yeah, I know.
So she stick to those people. Don't bring up me and my dog.
It's like, I'm sorry, but like, I'm kind of team Natalie with this shit. I don't know if that's popular or unpopular opinion, but it's like, I'm kind of on Natalie's side right now. Then Natalie said Mariah had a situation with Lemmy. What? Now, this is my first time hearing Mariah and Lemmy. Now, I do know it was a rumor a very long time ago that Mariah was sleeping with somebody from production. But now Natalie is saying Mariah had a situation with Lemmy. Scotty said they never had a relationship. Natalie like, okay, but we're about to tell the truth now.
My dog.
She had a situation with your man.
Just like
so it came
they
up.
Never had a relationship at all. Anytime you're talking about one person, you always bring me up, Natalie, and it's weird.
Like, is that what Natalie was saying? Is that they were, like, intimate? Or was Mariah, once again, sleeping with someone from production? And, like, she was in the same room with Lemmy? Because how do Mariah have proof? And, like, Natalie know Mariah got the, like, how? And then, why the fuck, but why is Janelle there and not Mariah? Like, y'all should have swapped them two out. That would have made sense. And then it was another thing where they both said, Natalie and Scotty, they both said they got texts from Roelly.
I have texts from...
Oh, Roelly.
Who was there?
Roelly.
Why the fuck is Roelly not there? So get Janelle ass out. Bring in Mariah and Roelly. Duh. Or did you not want it to get too crazy? And is there jump cuts? Was this the whole conversation? Scotty, she keeps saying, well, what does that have to do with me? Scotty, I don't know why you not seeing a correlation. It's just all tied together. I don't...
What does that have to do with now?
It had to do with what we were talking about.
What does it have to do? Ask me a straight up question, and you can't give me a fucking answer.
But I think she is trying to say Mariah had something to do with Lemmy, because when Natalie was leaving, she was like, Anna and Mariah had something to do with your man. And we know Anna used to fuck on Lemmy.
You're pregnant. You're miserable.
I'm not miserable. I'm actually very happy.
Anna and Mariah had something to do with your man.
That's fine. I'm pregnant, and this is what you do.
Yes,
Are you saying Mariah was fucking Lemmy, Natalie? Is that what you're saying? I'm liking this I know I keep saying it, but I'm liking this Natalie. But you know, Scotty, she's saying Natalie ran away. Honestly, I feel like that conversation needed to be short anyway. You was pregnant. I don't think you needed to be arguing. I don't know. I also feel like Roelly and Mariah should have been there. Just saying. This past episode was one of my most favorite episodes. No, maybe my favorite episode, yeah. And we're going to finish talking about the rest of it in another video. More than likely, no, it's going to be tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Look, if you found this video interesting, and I hope you did at least a little bit, please like, comment, subscribe, share, turn your post notifications on. Thank you.